India's National Security Advisor Ajit Doval says that there is no space for hate speech in any democracy. Doval made the statement while addressing a meeting of Muslim scholars in New Delhi, where Indonesia's coordinating Minister for Political, Legal and Security Affairs, Dr. Mohammed Mahfud, was also present. Dr. Mahfud is in India on a reciprocal visit after Doval's visit to Jakarta earlier this year. He is accompanied by a 24-member delegation, including representatives from senior-most ulemas or Muslim scholars and representatives of other faiths as well. The focus of today's session was on clamping down on radicalization and extremism.
Both our countries have been victims of terrorism and separatism, while we have overcome the challenges to a considerable extent. The phenomenon of cross-border terrorism and ISIS-inspired terrorism continues to pose a threat.
Speaking on India-Indonesia relations, India's NSA said that bilateral economic and defense engagements are progressing rapidly.
We are both flourishing democracies in the Indo-Pacific region. The waters that lap the shores of Indonesia also lap our shores. We have historical and cultural linkages and extensive people-to-people ties. Tourism has been an important bridge of cooperation between our two countries.
And for more on this, WION's principal diplomatic correspondent, Ajit Doval, has sent us this report from New Delhi.
Well, a day-long meeting between the ulemas of India and Indonesia is taking place here in the Indian national capital, Delhi. And this is a unique effort in terms of the convergences both countries have in terms of both being a diverse society and how the ulemas of the two countries can work in a structured format. Now, we know that the day started with the Indian NSA and his counterpart, the Indonesian counterpart, addressing the meeting, in which the Indian NSA talked about tolerance and how India and Indonesia are alike in many ways. He also, of course, talked about extremism, de-radicalization, the threats of cross-border terrorism, and also said that in any democracy there is no space for hate speech or misuse of religion. Strong words by the Indian NSA, while of course we know that the Indonesian counterpart also talked about the diversity in his country and of course the punch shield principle that his country follows. But nonetheless, a unique effort by two countries to come together. And of course, in many ways, it will also be seen as how New Delhi and Jakarta are charting new ways in terms of fighting extremism and also de-radicalization as something that both sides can work together. With video journalist Chandrasekhar Siddhansibal for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.